Hi, Martin here, Only Vans Guru. This is my best budget Wi-Fi setup for full-time van life. Because I live in the van all the time, obviously Wi-Fi, running a podcast, and now this channel, I need reliable Wi-Fi. So this is how I've set mine up. The aerial was about £16, the Wi-Fi router was about £80, the data SIM plan cost me at the moment about £14 a month, but I'm going to show you how you can get it even cheaper. So stay with me, let's get outside on the roof because it's a really windy day. And understand that living in a van full-time in the UK, you don't have to do without really good Wi-Fi download speeds to watch telly, to enjoy the internet, to stay in touch with friends, and more importantly for me, to stay online and do work. Eek! Wow! Okie dokie. I've put my head above the parapet and we'll see what the volume's like. And maybe the lighting's on the wrong side. But first of all is the outside aerial. I'll give you the correct price later on, but I got this for about £16 and it's an omnidirectional aerial. Right on the highest point, I've just self-tapped it into the plastic cover of my aircon unit. And then the beauty of this, you've got two aerial leads that come out. Had to drill this through the roof. Now that was a tricky one because I've already got insulation on here, but that's on there. And then around it, I've got this mastic, and then I resprayed it as well, or I resealed it with some Sikaflex, and then I sprayed it with this fantastic sealant. Again, all the links are there. That has not leaked one bit. It is absolutely wonderful. And this, because it's outside, you get a signal no matter where. So if you're inside the van, you tend to lose the signal in dodgy areas. Let me get back inside. But before we do, just look at where I am. What a park up. A little bit of protection with the hedges. Wind's coming from that direction. It has been chucking it down all weekend, but I found a really nice, fairly secluded park up. Let me put my step ladder away. All right, back in the van, a little bit quieter, hopefully. Now, I do have more work to do on the ceiling. So, like I say, I bought this van, it'd been converted for a family, and then I've chopped and changed quite a bit. So the ceiling, the antenna leads come through here. All right, that is for my solar power. Run all the way down here, and then let me show you my router. So I have my TP-Link router. I did have a Huawei one, next to useless. The aerials plug, I use one here, and then I've kept one of their aerials. I don't know why. I found out I got better signal. I've got 3 bars of signal on this one at the moment, and then I have a hard wire to go into my laptop, because at times, and I think that's down to the VPN I use, it prefers to be hardwired rather than on Wi-Fi. Everything else works off Wi-Fi. I power it, and this I really like. I've just lost one of the cameras. So this power is a 12 volt USB supply. Let me show you how that is always hardwired. Okay. That USB supply, 12 volts, is plugged into my eco-worthy solar power charger connect controller thingamajigabajig, and that runs off 200 amp hours of LiFePO4 batteries, so that's always powered. It's so simple. You really don't have to think about it being recharged for ages. that system is purely set up to run my laptop and the Wi-Fi. The benefits of having Wi-Fi, apart from, you're on your phone, you've got the aerial up there, so you've got signal, is that I also run my Blink security cameras off it, and that's hardwired as well. So there's my Blink security camera, and that is always powered. Again, those are the two that are powered off the solar charge controller. You could go and have the subscription, but I've got the USB card, which you can access via Wi-Fi. There you go. I mean, it's that simple. So let's have a look at let's have a look at the up and download speeds I'm getting. Like most people, I use the Ookla speed test, and I'll leave a link if you don't know about it. And it's now connecting, and here we go. So I am near the cliffs in the middle of North Devon, and that is my upload speed right now off that router. Let's have a look at, that's my download speeds. Here's my uploads. That's easy good enough for streaming TV, Amazon, and even for my work. So I upload audio podcasts daily. Absolutely fantastic speed. Love it. The other benefits of having Wi-Fi in the van, I have a 12-volt TV, which is wonderful, and off that I've got my Amazon Fire Stick plugged in, so I can stream telly all the time. Just push the telly back in. Any questions? There you go. As I say, links are all in there, and I think that's it. But it wasn't it. So the SIM I use, I'll put links for various ones. I'm with EE, and on Amazon you can buy these massive bundles. So the one I'm running on at the moment, I've got another 12 months left, but as of today you'll be able to buy some of them with 18, 24 or even 30 months worth of unlimited download speed. One of the best bargains I saw last Christmas, which I was telling friends about, it was running up until July 2026, and it worked out at £13 a month. All you can eat, unlimited 4G data. People say, what about 5G? But I'm out and about in the middle of nowhere. I'm hardly ever going to be in a metropolitan area and have the benefits of 5G. I don't need it. 4G is plenty. I think if you're buying 5G, you're just paying for something you don't need or won't use. I'll put links, but they'll be out of date in a month or so. And you just buy the SIM, pop it into the back of the TP-Link router, and you're online, wherever you are. The beauty of it is there's no contract to it. It's not going to go up halfway through your contract like mobile phones do. And at the end of it, you just buy another one off Amazon, pop it in, throw the other one away. It's just a wowzer. The security side of life for having that system is I'm with Vodafone on an all-you-can-eat plan on my mobile phone, which costs me at the moment something under £30 a month. So if I am very rarely in an area without signal on EE, I can generally rely that I will get a signal on my Vodafone on my phone and use that as a hotspot. But I'm always going to get a better signal, genuinely. I have found on my travels throughout the UK via that router with the omnidirectional aerial. Yeah, if I had the money, I would go Starlink. There's no argument with that. You're going to get a signal in Europe wherever you are, and it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be 200 to 300 megabyte up and downloads. A, I can't afford it, and B, at the moment, I really don't need it. When I upload these videos on YouTube, I'll go into a town where I know I'm going to be able to get about 100 megabytes. The best I've got on download speed is 160 off a mobile SIM. That's crazy. It's crazy awesome. So if you've got better ideas or tips or thoughts, let me know in the comments. If this has helped you, do please give it a thumbs up. Why not subscribe? And then come and join me on Sundays as well for my mindful moments as I try to spread a bit more awareness for having a calmer, more chilled life. And leave a comment on what makes you happy. I'm going to get out there on this gorgeous day. I'm going to go for another walk. I have been up earlier. I went to the gym this morning. You don't need to know. Blah, 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 blah. Check out these bits. If you find a better bargain, let me know. Take care. I'll catch you all again on Sunday if you want for the Mindful Moments, which is just a run through of my meditation newsletter. Take care, guys. I'm Martin. This is Only Vans Guru.